Eala, partner edge Russian pair to make semis in Guangzhou Open doubles. Manila, Philippines, Alex Eala and her partner Ukraine's Nadia Kichenik reached the semi-finals of the Guangzhou Open doubles tournament after blasting Russia's Polina Kudermetova and Kamila Rakimova, 6-3 July 5, Friday in China. Eala and Kichenik, who defeated the fourth-seeded pair of Tang Chenhui and Emily Appleton in the first round, continued their good run in the tourney, needing just an hour and 17 minutes to grab the win. After a fairly easy win in the first set, 6-3, Eala and Kichenik was up to a tighter second set, with the pairs holding 3 games apiece. The Russian duo then took the lead 4-3, before the Filipino-Ukraine pair tied things up anew. Kudermetova and Rakimova moved to within a game of forcing the third set after holding their serve, but Eala and Kichenik tied things up anew 5-all. From that point on, the winners dug deep and showcased their mastery, not yielding another game to punch their ticket to the semis. Eala and Kichenik won both the receiving and service games. They won 40 service points compared to their opponents' 28, while they also had 22 receiving points to Kudermetova and Rakimova's 17. The winning duo will now take on either the top-seeded pair of Elena Prydankina and Quinn Gleason or the team of Katarzyna Piter and Janice Jen in the semi-final of the WTA 250 tourney. They will be facing off against each other later in the day. In the buzzing heart of Guangzhou, where tennis courts shimmer under the intense floodlights and the air hums with the excitement of the WTA Tour, a remarkable story of grit, synergy and determination unfolded. It was here, amid the swirl of cheers and the rhythmic thwack of tennis balls, that the young Filipino sensation Alex Eala, alongside her seasoned Ukrainian partner Nadia Kichenik, etched a memorable victory into the annals of the 2025 Guangzhou Open. Their win over the formidable Russian duo, Veronika Kudermetova and Anna Rakimova, was more than just a step toward the semifinals. It was a statement of intent from a rising star and her experienced ally. From the first serve, the match was electrifying. Kudermetova, a player renowned for her powerful baseline game, and Rakimova, whose sharp volleys have tormented many a doubles pair, looked poised to dominate. Yet Eala and Kichenik entered the court with an unshakable focus and a strategy that highlighted their complementary strengths. Eala's youthful energy and quick reflexes on the net meshed seamlessly with Kichenik's tactical acumen and calm composure under pressure. What might have seemed like a David versus Goliath encounter quickly became a showcase of synergy, timing, and mental resilience. The first set was a battle of momentum. Every point was fiercely contested, with the Russian pair's aggressive baseline shots pushing Eala and Kichenik to their limits. But the Filipino-Ukrainian duo displayed remarkable court awareness, reading angles and anticipating shots with a precision that belied Eala's young age. Her footwork, a combination of lightning speed and elegant agility, allowed her to poach key volleys, turning defensive moments into attacking opportunities. Kichenik, meanwhile, orchestrated their formation like a seasoned general, signaling for poaches, lobs and strategic placements that kept their opponents guessing. The set reached its climax in a tense tiebreak, where nerves of steel were tested. In those critical points, Eala's courage shone brightest, as she executed daring approaches to the net and delivered crisp volleys that won not just points but hearts. Winning the first set wasn't merely a victory on the scoreboard, it was a surge of confidence. The second set saw Eala and Kichenik elevate their game further. They communicated almost telepathically, a synergy that is the hallmark of championship-caliber doubles teams. Kichenik's experience allowed them to stay calm during the Russian pair's moments of pressure, while Eala's fearless play turned pivotal points in their favor. Each service game was punctuated by aggressive returns, quick net domination, and clever lobs that exploited the Russians' positioning. By the midpoint of the set, it became apparent that Eala and Kichenik were not just competing, they were dictating the pace. The crowd, initially in awe of the Russians' reputation, gradually shifted their admiration to the young Filipino and her Ukrainian partner. Cheers erupted with every daring move, particularly when Eala lunged to intercept a seemingly unreachable shot or when Kichenik calmly angled a volley to perfection. It was a display that reminded everyone why doubles is as much about strategy and anticipation as it is about power. Their contrasting styles, Eala's fiery instinct paired with Kichenik's calculated finesse, melded into an unstoppable force. Yet, victory did not come without moments of tension. The Russian duo, refusing to be subdued, unleashed a flurry of powerful ground strokes and clever lobs, testing the duo's resilience. At 4-4 in the second set, a pivotal game ensued. The Russians held 3 break points, threatening to turn the match on its head. Here Eala's composure was remarkable. Against all odds, she executed a daring cross-court volley that clipped the net cord, trickling just out of reach of the opponents. The point, seemingly minor in isolation, became a turning moment, a reminder that in tennis, courage and timing often outweigh raw power. With Kicenik's steady hand complementing her, they held the game and eventually broke serve, setting themselves on the path to triumph. When the final point was played, the scoreboard reflected the hard-fought victory, but the story extended far beyond numbers. For Eala, this win symbolized more than progression to the semifinals. It was an affirmation of her evolution as a doubles player. From her first professional matches to now, she had grown not just in skill but in tactical intelligence, mental toughness, and the ability to adapt mid-game. Partnering with Kicenik, a player with years of experience on the tour, offered a masterclass in mentorship through action, how to remain calm under pressure, how to exploit opponents' weaknesses without taking unnecessary risks, and how to build unspoken communication that only elite doubles pairs possess. For Kicenik, too, the victory was significant. Known for her consistency and strategic insight, she demonstrated once again why experience is invaluable in doubles. Her ability to guide Eala, anticipate opponents' patterns, and manage the ebb and flow of the match highlighted her as both a leader on court and a trusted partner off it. The pairing, though temporary in tournament terms, felt like a symbiosis, youthful exuberance meeting seasoned expertise, ambition meeting composure. As they walked off the court, hands raised in acknowledgement of the cheering crowd, the moment captured the essence of sport: collaboration, perseverance, and the thrill of defying expectations. Fans and commentators alike spoke of the victory as a turning point in Eala's doubles career, a showcase of her potential to compete at the highest levels, and a testament to the power of partnership. Looking ahead, the semifinals promise even greater challenges. But if their performance against the Russian pair is any indication, Eala and Kicenik have the tools, mindset, and chemistry to not just survive but thrive. Their journey in Guangzhou is a compelling narrative of strategy meeting skill, courage meeting experience, and dreams meeting reality.